delightful dolls here. Quickly before we get started, the weekly shout out goes to Ocean Fireflies. Thank you so much for commenting. And remember, if you'd like a shout out, all you have to do is comment something nice in my videos. So today, I'm going to be giving this doll a makeover based on your guys' suggestions. So the first thing I did was just took out the little elastics that were in her hair, so her hair would be loose and wouldn't have any elastics in it. Then I rinsed it under some boiling hot water to kind of make it brand new again, and combed through it. Next, like M&M Girls requested, I'm going to cut her hair short, kind of at a shoulder length. She didn't really request how long she wanted it. And then I cut kind of upwards to make it look a little natural. Then I used the blow dryer on a low setting and blow dried the doll's hair. Of course you could let it air dry, I just wanted to speed up the process. Next, I'm going to give her a half shave, just like how Barbie's Life requested. So half of her head is kind of like shaved off. So I just separated a part and tied the other part in a ponytail off to the side. And then I just cut it until I couldn't pretty much cut it any further. And this is what it looked like. Next, I took some tape and covered her face because we are going to color her hair with Sharpie next, and I didn't want Sharpie getting over the doll's face or anywhere else, so I just put it along the hairline to make sure the Sharpie wouldn't get on the doll. So as you can see, I covered as much area as I could of the doll's face. Next, I took a piece of paper underneath the doll hair and I started to color the doll hair brown, just like how M&M Girls and Nicole Lawn requested. Trying to get every little piece of hair. I left the tips blank for now because later we are going to color it with green, just like how Got No Time Dolls requested. So yes, now we're going in with a green Sharpie and coloring the ends green. And this is what it is looking like. Next, I hot water rinsed the hair and blow dried it, and this is what it looks like. Next, I made 3 braids in the doll's hair because that's what M&M Girls and Maylee K requested. Then I rinsed those braids under some hot water and blow dried them and then took them out. And this is what she is looking like. I also want to mention that I colored the shaved part of her head with a brown Sharpie, so the actual plastic is colored as well. Next, we're going to move on to the facial features, and M&M Girls and Kitty Cat both wanted 2 different colored eyes, so one I made a haze color and one I made blue, like M&M Girls wanted. And then for the blue eye, I also took a darker blue and outlined it. Then I took a black nail polish and kind of fixed up the pupil. At first, I was going to give her eyes a shine, but then I decided not to. And now we're going to give her some hot pink lipstick. And I know her lips are already hot pink, but I just wanted to put some nail polish on that's hot pink to see if it made a difference, and it really didn't make a difference. Next, we're going to be giving her a beauty mark. I took some acrylic paint, and I couldn't really decide where to put it. But eventually, I decided to put it by her nose here, and this was suggested by Kawaii World. We're also going to give her some freckles, which were also requested by Kawaii World, and I'm using an eyebrow pencil. I also gave her a nose piercing like Got No Time Dolls requested. And then I painted her nails. Kawaii World wanted green and red nails, so I painted all of her nails red except for the ring finger. I painted the ring finger a green. And now we're gonna give this doll an outfit. So I gave her a crop top like Barbie's Life wanted, a black shirt like Got No Time dolls wanted, and it has some pink on it like M&M girls wanted. So it's kind of like 3 in 1. I also gave her a jean jacket like M&M girls wanted, some black leggings with some pink and purple details like M&M girls wanted, and I couldn't use sneakers because her feet are on her tippy toes, so I gave her some high tops instead. Then I gave her some eyelashes. No one requested this, but I really wanted to give them to her, and they were actually made out of paper, and I just hot glued them onto her face. Then I gave her some glasses like Kitty Cat and Mealy K requested. I also gave her a cat tattoo like Got No Time dolls wanted, and I put it on her shoulder here. Kawaii World also suggested a blue backpack. Since I didn't have one, I decided to make one. So I made a little sketch of how big I wanted the backpack to be, and then I drew that out on a piece of felt, and I made 2 of them, and then cut them out. I also cut out a long strip of felt, and however thick or wide this is how thick your backpack is going to be. So then you want to take the bad sides and make sure that they are facing the inside. And then you're basically just going to glue that long strip around the backpack. Once again, making sure the bad side of the felt is on the inside. And then I took the other side and started to glue that one on too. Hopefully this is making sense. It is a lot easier to understand by looking at what I'm doing. Then I glued it around to the bottom, cut it to the right size, and glued it in place. So this is what the backpack looks like, and now we're going to make an opening. So I just kind of took my scissors and cut a little slit at the top and made it into an opening for the backpack. Next, I took some little scraps of felt and stuffed it at the bottom of the backpack so it looks a little bit more shaped like a backpack. Then you can put whatever stuff your doll has into the backpack. I put this little homework book. I also sketched out a little pocket onto felt, and then I put some glue around the edge and keeping one side open so you can actually put things in the pocket, and I glued that on the front of the backpack. So as you can see, I'm just putting a little pencil in there and a little notepad. And then I cut out some thin strips from black felt, and we're gonna glue that on the backpack for some straps so she can hold on to the backpack or carry the backpack around. And then you can kind of measure on the doll where you should glue the straps so you know that's gonna fit the doll perfectly. And this is what the backpack looked like on the doll. I really, really like how this turned out. I also put a little black strip on the pocket afterwards. And lastly, Kawaii World wanted a cross necklace, but because I didn't have that, I gave her this necklace with a little key charm instead. And I think that looked really cute. So thank you guys so much for suggesting these ideas. I'm so happy with how she turned out. And make sure to comment down below a name idea for her because I have no ideas myself. So you guys are always good at coming up with names. And this is how she turned out. I also want to mention I didn't give her any earrings because no one suggested anything for earrings. So she just doesn't have any. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!